BHB is a personalized energy. Your body decides where and when and how to use it. And if you take more of it, it just has more options to utilize it. So what's really cool about this concept, so BHB, basically ketones, and there's different forms of BHB. BHB is broken down into your body or absorbed, and you're broken down by your body fat if you're doing a ketogenic diet, but it's absorbed into your body if you're drinking ketones. And BHB stands for beta hydroxybutyrate, and it's super important. This is an energy that your body can utilize for all these amazing benefits. But what happens is people get different results. And it's actually somebody that's passionate about this topic. And when you have people try the product and they say, well, I don't know if it really worked for me. I didn't feel anything. Well, we know that it actually is working for them. What we don't always know is what it's doing for them at that time. And the reason why is because BHB are they're not biased. They're going to provide a fuel, a food to your body for what you need the most of. So I'll give you an example. Some people are like, I just want more energy. And they take BHB and drink ketones, like drink our ketones, and they go, why am I so tired? I feel like I want to sleep. Or they start noticing their sleep improve, but they don't quite understand that BHB is actually trying to slow their mind down, increases some neurotransmitters to help them feel more relaxed, less stress, so they can improve their sleep. What happens if you sleep really well for 2 weeks is you're gonna have all the energy you need. But they want it for energy now, but the reality is the BHB, they're trying to get better sleep with it. And that's what it wants. Some people, it's maybe more healing factors. It's trying to heal the body because it's not well. It's all inflamed and there's all these issues going on. So they're like, they want to maybe more mental focus. And they're like, but my joints feel better, but I don't have that focus I'm looking for. Well, when you put it in your body and you drink ketones and you have BHB if elevating in your body, well, your body's going to use it. And if you don't have enough in your body, it's going to run out. And so it might be prioritizing it for your joints or for your metabolic or your body for your inflammatory issues and not for your brain, because that's the biggest issue today that you're dealing with. If you increase your ketone levels more, that's why I drink it twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, is because then I can get more benefits in more areas. Now, once you get your system caught back up and you start getting healthy, then what ends up happening is you get to utilize it as an overall arcing health benefits, the long-term brain health, the anti-aging benefits, the skin clearing, and just you feel young and restless. I'm almost 50, y'all. I'm doing pretty good. And if you knew my story, autoimmune condition, brain trauma, multiple joint problems, like I've had a experimental knee surgery, I've had a hip replacement, I'm getting my other hip replaced, I've had back surgery, I've had 2 shoulder reconstructions. Like I'm a orthopedic surgeon's dream when it comes to needing surgery, yet I'm highly functional. I'm able to work out. I get to spend time with all my four kids, my beautiful wife, travel the world, and I get to look and feel young. And there's no question that without utilizing ketones long term, I would not be here today doing what I'm doing, feeling the way I feel, and living the way I live. It's not. The science is becoming more and more clear. The long-term benefits are extraordinary. It's just about how much you need in your system. BHB is like a personalized. It's like in themselves they personally help you. They have like a personalized health plan for you inside. They decide. Think they have their own intelligence. Now, I want you to use this picture. Think about back in the ancestral days, hunters and gatherers. Just so you know, most of them were in and out of ketosis all the time. They were in deep ketosis because anytime you run out of food, your body taps into fat and you produce ketones. Anytime that you eat low carbohydrate for any period of time, your body breaks down your own fat and turns into ketones. So this has been a mechanism for human existence, and even before humans, but for human existence, this has been a process. And it allows us to thrive. But what happens if you're injured during survival? What happens if you're sick during survival? What happens as you get older? Ketones are going to help you deal with whatever you need to deal with so that you can go hunt and get more food. And the neat thing in the modern day world is food is easy. We're not going to run out of food, so we don't get ketones. That's the problem. That's the problem in our health today. The best solution for health relative to nutrition is to get rid of most foods and go back to barbaric old school ways. The problem is this food tastes great. It's abundant. Why would we want to go back to feast and famine when we don't have to? So how do we find the bridge to be able to get the benefit of this amazing fuel, this amazing ingredient, this amazing benefits, ketones, beta hydroxybutyrate primarily? How do we get that benefit without going backwards? And so this is the movement forward. So taking ketones is your foundation of health because it's going to prioritize what you need the most of. And that's going to change based on your life and the stresses of your life and the challenges of your life. And maybe it's the opportunities in your life. As somebody as an entrepreneur, opening businesses and trying to change the world of health and wellness, I got to be at my A game as best I can all the time. Does it mean I can't focus on sleep? No, I need to work on sleep. Does it mean I have to eat well? No, I want to eat better. Does it mean I can't exercise? No, I need to exercise and still exercise. It doesn't mean you stop doing the things that matter. It just means that you can do the things that matter better with ketones. And that to me is the most special thing about this product and the ability of what it does for the humans to maximize their life. And I get stories, I have people drink this all the time, and you get one story, my mom gets out of bed, feels more, flexible in the morning. My wife is less grumpy, she's happier. Me, my brain's lit up and I can actually go on roller coasters again because after my brain injury, I just couldn't handle any kind of motion. I would get super angry and frustrated. My sister lost 100 pounds. I have kids focusing in school and able to take a test in college and do really well without taking a bunch of other things because it's a natural healthy product for focus. Stay-at-home moms and dads across the country that are just able to get more done in the same time of their crazy busy life day and not put on 30 pounds during COVID because they had something that helped control appetite and blood sugar. The same product all across the way. It's the exact same product that provides this ability, and that's why it is the number one health product in the world. It is the foundation. It's really a food in a supplement form that your body could produce if you're in starvation or if you're on a ketogenic diet. You can now have that food available to you by just a drink. And you get all the benefits. And now you can get rid of energy drinks. Most of your snacking goes away. You don't need all that stuff because it's not providing what you need most of the time anyway, or what you actually are looking for, or what your body's looking for. It helps manage, and your stress levels go down. There's so many things that you're going to replace by just getting your ketone levels up. The question is how high does it need to be? And that's a process. That's an experiment that you're going to have to individually do. My mom started with 1 pack a day. She went up to 2. I've been on 2 packs a day. Sometimes I do 3. My wife does 1 to 2 packs a day. That's kind of the thing, but maybe some people need it more. I have world-class athletes that I go higher with because they're on a higher demand on their body and they're expecting more from their body. So if you haven't tried this, you should. But the most important thing is know that it's working for you in some way. We just don't always know what it's doing for you yet. And you just need to figure out how much, how long to get the benefit you're looking for, and then be more objective about all the benefits to see what it's doing for you, because it's doing something. And it's doing the most important thing for you, even though that might not be what you want. People go, I want to lose 100 pounds. I had a lady, she was plateaued for literally 3 months, nothing big change. But then she got healthy. And she got healthy. And guess what? She took the 100 pounds off, kept it off for over 8 years, and has no fear of going backwards. But without her getting healthy first, she probably would have never got there and sustained it. So ketones were getting her healthy, her GI tract, her body. She started thriving, her blood labs, her everything got better. And then the weight started coming off forever. So y'all, you got to try this out. You got to check it out. At least get educated on it. If you don't, you're going to miss something really important that you truly need and you should have.